As you play through Nioh, you will come across shrines where you can get a Kodama blessing. Kodama are the little green spirits that are hidden throughout many of the areas in Nioh. This video covers the Kodama locations at the Isle of Demons. There are several different types of Kodama, each that offer a different blessing, offer more gear drops, more elixir drops, and other useful bonuses. The more of each type of Kodama you find, the more potent the blessing will be. You can change the Kodama blessing every time you visit a shrine and pray. When you first begin the Isle of Demons area, you'll run to the right to encounter a villager. Then up the hill to the left you'll find 2 more aggravated villagers. In this area with the 2 villagers next to the hut, break the cart to the right to reveal a Kodama hiding under it. The second Kodama can be accessed early in the area, or about halfway through depending on the route you take. After you pass the small area with the scarecrow and the villager kneeling next to it, you can head up the grassy path to reach a large gate above. This is the area where you encounter your first yokai. To the right of the hut is a small opening in the fence. Go through the opening and look to the left to see a Kodama right next to the outer side of the fence. The third Kodama is located along the longer path that circles through the graveyard. Before you reach the area with the bowmen shooting arrows from above, there's a small path that leads to the right. As soon as you head up the small hill into this area, there's a second path that leads to the left of the area just above. You pass one tree on your right with another tree to the left closer to the middle of this area. Look to the left of the tree closer to the middle to find a Kodama hidden in the grass. From the area where you found the third Kodama, drop back down to the grassy area where there's one enemy waiting next to a fire and a bowman just above him. Instead of engaging the 2 enemies, circle around to the left and head down the path that leads to a small drop to another path below. After the drop, you'll pass a row of childlike statues. From here, you can go left to the ladder that leads back to the shrine near the beginning of the area. Or you can head left to encounter 2 zombie-like villagers partially hidden in tall grass. Take out the first zombie villager and move to the right into the next grassy area to find a second zombie villager feasting on some prey. Kill this zombie, then move to the far left of this small area and look to the left to see a Kodama sitting just left of the tree. After you defeat the yokai and unlock the gate near Kodama 2, head through the newly opened gate. If you drop down to the path below, you'll find Kodama number 5. But before you do that, take the main path from the gate all the way around to the right to find a shrine. Pray here to save your progress. Then head back up along the path and you'll easily see the Kodama waiting on the path below the big gate you just came through. As you move along the rooftops of the village by the coast, you may spot a Kodama under a small area on the roof of one of those houses. You need to drop down off the rooftops to go to the area where you spawn the yokai with a single sword. Depending on the path you take, you may be able to reach the hut where the Kodama is waiting without spawning the yokai. Either way, head inside the hut and climb the ladder to get up to the roof, then circle around to obtain the Kodama. When you reach the second half of the coastal village, you'll find 2 watchtowers on either side of the exit that leads out to the beach. Circle around and climb up the ladder that leads to the eastern tower. There's a bowman here if you haven't already killed him. Head across the adjacent tower and kick down the ladder. Before you climb down, look to the left and drop down onto the rooftop below. Go straight across the roof to find a small overhang on the far side. Drop down to the overhang to find a Kodama waiting for you. Make your way out to the beach and head left when you reach the water. At the end, you'll find the next Kodama sitting on a small portion of the cliffside at the edge of the water. If you head to the right when you reach the beach, you will come to a path that leads up to the shrine on the edge of the village. If you came from the other way, there is a locked doorway blocking your path. From the direction of the beach, you can unlock the door to gain access to the shrine and create a shortcut back to the beach. Just before you reach the locked door, head to the right and continue down the path to find the last Kodama waiting at the end. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to like and subscribe. And be sure to check our description for more Nioh content. And for more guides like this, be sure to head over to primagames.com.